absolutely necessary to use leverage if you want to cultivate more money and meaning in your life. In fact, you need to use massive amounts of leverage. The more leverage you use, the more leverage you need going forward into the future. Now, before you think that I'm totally crazy and I'm only recommending that you borrow money until you drown under the weight of debt, let me explain more clearly. Welcome to Rich Liberation, where we teach you to turn your dreams into your reality. A common misconception is that leverage refers only to borrowing money. Leverage is much more than just borrowing money. In fact, there are 7 forms of leverage, and the more of them that you use, the wealthier you can become. So let's dig a little bit deeper. What is leverage? Leverage is the ability to control a lot with just a little. It gives you the ability to utilize more than just yourself. Through leverage, you can affect change more rapidly. Leverage equals speed or velocity. The more leverage you have, the faster your journey to wealth and freedom. Ultimately, the faster to rich liberation. So let's dive in a little bit deeper. Really quickly, the 7 forms of leverage are OPM, other people's money; OPT, other people's time; OPW, other people's work; OPE, other people's experiences; OPI, other people's ideas. Then you've got scalable production and distribution. And finally, the 7th form of leverage that I love is scalable customer base. Now let's dig deeper into each one of these forms individually. All right, number 1, other people's money. This is where you can borrow. Now, traditionally, we think of borrowing from banks. However, you can borrow from private money lenders, and you use their capital to fund your business or your investments. This is an amazing tool that I've used multiple times to the tune of multiple millions to scale my real estate investing company. I would borrow private money from individuals that had a ton of capital but no time or knowledge or desire to invest in real estate. I would buy amazing assets under market value using their money, then I would fix them up, adding more value, go back to the traditional lenders, meaning the big banks, put a traditional mortgage on, allowing me to pay off the high interest private money and pocketing the profit along the way. Ultimately, when I completed this process, I was able to buy multiple millions of dollars worth of real estate using none of my own money. Again, let me repeat that. Multiple millions of dollars worth of cash flow real estate. That's money coming in every month from my tenants. That's my mortgage being paid down every month from my tenants. That's thousands and thousands of dollars worth of equity tied up in a solid asset that continues to grow month after month, year after year. Okay, and I did this using none of my own money. So, knowledge is very, very powerful. Once you have the knowledge and the skill sets to implement these forms of leverage, you can radically transform your life and you can become financially independent. You can have rich liberation. All it takes is consistent effort and the ability to learn and grow. All right, now let's talk about number 2, other people's time. Now, when most people try to attain financial freedom, they're focused so much on the money that they forget about the time. If you try to do everything yourself, you will simply find yourself another job. You will be working really hard, and you may possibly make some money. However, you will be hindering your ability to achieve ultimate wealth and freedom. You must use other people's time. Okay, leverage their time so that you don't have to be tied down doing everything yourself. This will be far more productive. It'll allow you to grow and scale. So number 2, other people's time. Next, we've got number 3, which is other people's work. If you look at many of the world's most successful entrepreneurs and business owners, they all leverage other people's work. They all have many employees that go into work and do the jobs and tasks. If you think about it, think about guys like Sir Richard Branson that owns 100 different businesses and brands throughout the world. It would be impossible for him to do everything on his own. He has to have high quality people, high quality employees in these positions doing the daily tasks that need to be done in order for that business to be successful. So that is number 3, other people's work. Next is number 4, other people's experiences. Now, this is one of my personal favorites because if you can leverage somebody else's experiences, you can shave years off of your learning curve. A really good example of this is finding a coach or a mentor that has accomplished the things in life that you want to accomplish yourself. So for example, if you wanted to become a very successful real estate investor and you found a real estate coach that has a multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio, and you could leverage their experiences through learning the systems and processes that they've already mastered and figured out, that would be invaluable. That would shave years off your learning curve. That would save you hundreds of thousands of dollars in mistakes that they've made that you don't have to make because they can teach you how to avoid those mistakes, and that will allow you to become much more successful. You will become rich and liberated much faster and in a much bigger way. And that's what we're after for you here today on this video. If you're finding value, do me a favor, smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe right now because we're going to be bringing tons of more value in future videos. And of course, hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. And in addition to that, if you could share this video, that would be an amazing form of leverage because it would take you about 3 to 4 seconds of your time. You push it out to your network of people. It helps us help more people. You feel good about helping us, and it's a win-win. And that is an example of leverage. All right, now let's keep moving forward with number 5, other people's ideas. So again, this is a way to leverage and save time because there's many intelligent people in the world that have amazing ideas. And if they have an idea that resonates with you, you can simply adopt that idea. Perhaps you add to it or tweak it a little bit to make it your own, and you implement that into your life and your business. So do not be afraid to leverage other people's ideas. It happens over and over again in many different industries. For example, if you look at the automobile industry, well, there's several different automobile makers. There's everything from Tesla to Ford to Lamborghinis to Ferraris. They're all vehicles, but they're done in their own unique way. They've got their own brand, their own styling, their own way of building and creating essentially the same thing. Okay, so that is number 5. Number 6 is scalable production and distribution. So a great example of this is the multi-franchise businesses that we're familiar with today. So for example, Starbucks. You may think Starbucks is in the business of selling coffee, but they're actually in the business of creating distribution centers, because every time they open up a Starbucks location in cities across the world, it's another way for them to distribute their products. Okay, so again, that's something you want to focus on: scalable production and distribution. And finally, our last one of today is a scalable customer base. Now, a great example of this is our top marketing influencers online. One of the things they do, and you may notice if you've gone to a website or a social media site, they want to capture your email address. So why is it that they're offering you a free ebook or a free mini course in exchange for your email address? It's because they're going to add you to the database of customers and potential customers, and every time they launch a product or a service or a discount or a Christmas sale or a Black Friday sale, right? They can simply send out one email campaign and market to a customer base. So the larger your customer base, the more money you can bring in and the more valuable your company can be. Another great example of this is the large social media platforms such as Facebook. Facebook monetizes all of your information and they make billions of dollars in the process. So this is another amazing form of leverage. And there you have it. That's my 7 favorite forms of leverage. I hope that you're able to learn from this video and that you're able to adopt and learn and implement these forms of leverage, because when you do, it will deliver more wealth and more freedom to you and your family. Again, I want to thank you for watching. If you would be so kind and you found value, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell so you don't miss upcoming videos, share this video with somebody you feel needs it, and of course, if you have questions, we're here to help, so leave them in the comment section down below. Until next time, stay rich, stay liberated.